What's going on, everybody? Obviously, most of you know how to clean glass, but we're going to show you how to get the best out of hyperClean glass cleaner and our perfect glass towel. Far and away, this is probably the number one question everybody has. How do I get perfect glass? We're going to show you today, so come along. What's up, everybody? Probably the number one thing I get asked about is glass cleaner. And the thing I'm going to show you today using our glass cleaner is just how little I use. Okay? That is enough glass cleaner right there, which is probably about as much of like a half spray, because you got to think about it. We're in this situation where this car is really clean. I've already cleaned everything off. I've already done everything that I can do to remove the gunk. I don't need to spray a bunch of glass cleaner. So do not overuse glass cleaner. The one thing is, it's very cost effective to use our glass cleaner. You guys will see, but how little I use, right? I got this antenna, so I apologize, but I get a lot. This is probably my number one question: how to clean my glass. And I find if anybody has any kind of struggles with glass, they use far too much product. Okay, you got to remember the surface is already clean, so we don't have to go crazy with the glass cleaner, right? So I'm going to go inside the car, and I apologize, this is a little tough to film, inside. This is a two-door Jeep, so I'm just going to kind of keep talking. And so what you're going to see, hopefully, is I use almost a half spritz. You're on a smaller Jeep windshield here, and so I don't need a lot of product. And if I do, let's say you have a film on the inside of your windshield, take our Revive product, which is an interior cleaner, and get all the gunk off, and then just a couple little half sprays, and then you'll buff out to perfection. Because you got to remember, if I have a dirty surface on the interior of my car, what do I want to do? I want to clean it. So I'll clean it with my interior cleaner. Revive is so good at that. If you have any little drops or whatever fall on the dash, just a quick wipe. It'll never damage anything. But our glass cleaner is designed to, number one, make your towel lint less because it has lubrication in it, but clean really easily. No reason to overuse it. Save yourself a little bit of money. And so there's a windshield done in no time. I won't have a single streak, and I won't have a single streak for a simple reason. I didn't ever try to overuse the product. Save yourself a little bit of money there. I want to show, we just got done with the windshield. I'll show you just how little product I use, okay? No reason to spray a ton of product. I got the door open like this because it just helps with the camera, but you can see how little product I've used. And I hardly have to go back and buff. What I do on side mirrors, put a little bit on my towel, fresh cleaner. There you go. That fresh cleaner, you're good to go. Slight buff, all good. Let me go ahead and clean the inside of this. I'll do the same thing, guys. I'm just going to do a little kind of like quarter spray because these Jeep doors are a little bit, the glass is so small. Don't overuse the product. You'll never battle streaks with ours. Our glass cleaner, safe on tint and all that kind of stuff. I get that question a lot, but just trying to bring you along and show you a really simple way to get a great result. So when you look at this window, you'll be able to see just how little I use. That's not even a full spray, and this is a big piece of glass. Again, we already have a clean surface because we've washed the car. Don't overuse the product. There's no drag on the towel, so when I go to buff off, there's no chance of lint. If you guys haven't used our perfect glass towel, it does help. If you have a favorite glass towel, that's fine. I've already done the inside of these windows because obviously can't get a camera in there, but there you go. Nice, clean, no drag, no lint. I get a lot of questions on glass, and I hope some of these little tips, and you see how little product I'm using to kind of get the job done. So I hope that helps. Just look how little glass cleaner once again. But anyway, I get a ton of questions about this, so I thought I'm finishing up. We got the customer coming in to pick this up, and we're going to give it to them today. So I just wanted to show, I understand there's a lot of frustration with glass. Again, just a little bit on your towel. So I'm trying to bring you guys on a little bit of a different angle, and you can see just how little I use and how easy it makes it. There's a little scratch on the tin on the inside. So that's going to have to be replaced, it looks like, because somebody did tint these windows even darker. And I can see a gash. Looks like maybe a dog, something like that. But anyway, get a lot of these questions. One of the issues you may have, number one, is technique. But most of the time, it's just something as simple as using too much product. I hope this helps.